Squiz Kids acknowledges the traditional owners of the lands on which we podcast, the Turrbal and Kombumerri people.
Squiz Kids!
It's your daily news fix. Fun, free, fresh.
Hello and welcome to Squiz Kids Today, your fresh take on what's happening in the world around you. I'm Bryce Corbett. It's Thursday, April 3. In Squiz Kids Today, mushrooms in space. Sam Kerr's back, avoiding the AI face thief, and Minecraft hits the big screen. That's what's making news, kids style.
The Lowdown.
Do you like mushrooms? Mushroom omelette, mushroom stir fry, mushroom milkshake. Hey, don't knock it till you try it. If you answered yes, you could be an excellent astronaut in the making. That's because in a world first, a space mission that is currently underway in orbit above our heads includes an experiment to see if mushrooms grow in space. The Fram-2 SpaceX rocket blasted off on Monday, complete with a consignment of Aussie mushrooms in the capsule. Astronauts aboard the SpaceX mission will now test to see if mushrooms grow 450 kilometres above the Earth's surface. Why? Because it's thought that in years to come, when a human base is established on the Moon and possibly on Mars, mushrooms could be a really good source of food for people living there. Because they grow easily in small spaces and they're full of nutrients. And the other notable thing about this space mission, there's an Aussie astronaut aboard, a bloke named Eric Phillips. He's a polar explorer, meaning he has experience trekking to the North and South Pole, which is a pretty good thing, because the other notable thing about this particular space mission is that it's the first time humans have flown in space orbit above the North and South Poles. And the videos they've sent back are stunning. I've stuck a link to them in today's episode notes.
Spin the globe.
Each day we give the world globe a spin and find a news story from wherever it stops. And today we've landed in the overworld, which I can safely say is the first time that has happened. Must get that globe looked at. So, what or where exactly is the overworld? It's the main dimension of the online game Minecraft, where players spawn and spend most of their time. If you know, you know. And it's also the setting of the blockbuster new Minecraft film, which arrives in cinemas around the country today, with reports that it could become the most successful movie adaptation of a video game ever, even beating Super Mario and Five Nights at Freddy's. The Minecraft movie stars the Kung Fu Panda himself, Jack Black, and Aquaman's Jason Momoa. And the makers of the movie have high hopes for their little film. It's already sold more pre-sale tickets than Super Mario Bros. Or any other game-based movie. Just watch out for those creepers and zombies, people.
Sport time!
She may not be strapping on the boots for tomorrow night's friendly against South Korea, but Sam Kerr has nevertheless got the nation in a fizz of excitement since rocking up to a Matildas training session in Sydney this week. The Chelsea striker and long-time Aussie captain signed autographs this week as she and her team of goal-kicking, star-defending, goal-saving Wonder Women prepared to face off against South Korea in two friendly games, one tomorrow night and the other on Monday. The first friendly at Allianz Stadium kicks off at 8 p.m. tomorrow, Sydney time, so grab your Matildas scarf and find a comfy spot on the couch. And in other sporting news, cricket fans will be seeing a whole lot more of Sydney smasher Sam Kerr after he signed a contract with Cricket Australia this week. Lovers of the leather and willow will remember that he set the Aussie cricket world alight last summer in the Test series against India with his cheeky antics and flamboyant batting style. And of course his very on-trend moustache.
News hounds.
Every Thursday, Squizzy the Newshound sticks his snout into Squiz Kids HQ to report back on fishy things he's sniffed out on the internet. And today, his nose is twitching like crazy because millions of people are not stopping, thinking, and checking before uploading their personal photos to an AI tool just to see what they'd look like in the style of a Japanese cartoon. It's all because of something called Studio Ghibli, who are kind of like a Japanese version of Disney, famous for beautiful hand-drawn movies like Spirited Away and The Boy and the Heron. And now, thanks to a new image feature in ChatGPT, you can upload your photo and turn yourself into a Ghibli-style animated character. But here's the thing. When you upload a photo of your face, you're also handing over your facial data, the unique information that makes you, you. And that data can be misused. Your photo could be used to train AI without your permission. It might even end up in the hands of hackers. There's a risk of fake profiles, identity theft, privacy breaches, and possibly even legal trouble if your face and the image of it is used the wrong way. And that has got Squizzy's scam sniffer twitching. Remember, just because something looks cool or fun doesn't mean it's safe. Make sure to always check with a trusted adult before uploading any personal information or photos online.
Time for the quiz.
This is the part of the podcast where you get to test how well you've been listening. Question number 1. What food will astronauts be trying to grow in space as part of a space mission currently underway this week? Yeah, that's right. They're trying to grow mushrooms. Question number 2. Which country will the Matildas play in a couple of friendlies over this coming weekend? Yep, that's right, they'll be playing South Korea. Question number 3. The Kung Fu Panda's Jack Black will hit cinemas tomorrow in a movie based on which wildly popular online game? Now that's an easy question. Yeah, of course, it's Minecraft.
Shout-outs.
It's Thursday, April 3. On this day, 51 years ago, the first ever phone call was made on a mobile phone. Now, I know it's hard for you to imagine, but hardly anybody owned a mobile phone before the 1990s. We could only make calls from landlines. And you probably better ask an adult to explain exactly what that is. Today is also a special day for these Squiz kids celebrating a birthday today. Karen from Vermont South, Divi from North Ryde, Audrey from Ascot Vale, Jessica from Woodford, Lexi from Dundas Valley, Samuel R. from South Ripley, Jasper from Adelaide, Olivia from Brisbane, and Elliot, who's currently travelling around Australia. And belated birthday shout-outs go to Shannon and Harper from Forest Lake, Tom from Glen Forest, and Hanson from St Clair. And classroom shout-outs today go to Room 24 with Mr Timmer at Parkview Parua School in Christchurch in New Zealand. Class 3 Red with Mrs Casablanca and Ms Laz at St Paul's Anglican School in Bald Hills. Class 6B with Miss Turner at Our Lady of Fatima Catholic Primary School in Caringbah. And finally to Talia and Hayden, who are homeschoolers from Armidale. Don't forget, if you've got a birthday coming up and you want a shout-out, or if you're after a classroom shout-out, drop us a line at squizkids@thesquiz.com.au or fill out the form on our website. Well, that's all we have time for. Thanks for listening to Squiz Kids today. We'll be back again tomorrow with the Kids vs. Adults Weekly News Quiz. Your chance to prove who's been paying the most attention to the week that just was. In the meantime, get out there and have a most excellent day. Over and out.